Hello everybody, my name is Cheshire, but you can call me Chesh. Welcome to Monster Prom. That's right, Monster Prom. So I'm just going to be playing it by myself today, but maybe in the future I'll play it with someone else. I've never played, I don't know anything about this game. I've stayed far, far away from it. So this is totally new to me. Oh, whoa, they just switched directions. I've been watching this screen for a couple minutes. Ooh. Okay. Real quick, I'm gonna check the settings, sound effects, voice is on. Ooh, window mode, display, blur effect. Interesting. Okay. Well then, let's play. Voice interjections, yay or nay? I'd love to make my own voices. Thank you. Actually, how many voices am I gonna need to make? Because I already murder my voice on a regular basis. I don't need them. I can make my own voices, and y'all gonna yell at me. I'm a single player at the moment. How many of you are there? There's one. A short game or a full game? We're gonna go for the full game. Okay, so I might break this into 2 parts, or you might just get a really long video. But we need the full game, the full experience. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Is it telling me to push enter? It is. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? Ooh, this is fun. Who do I want to be? Oh, she's adorable. She looks wicked. You look fun. I mean, this is difficult, guys. Okay, first of all, she has thigh-high socks, which is great. But she's so cute. She's so bubbly. Not really my personality. I feel a connection, but I feel like everyone feels a connection with you. So I'm gonna go for her because she seems all bubbly and happy. I'd wear that. Definitely. Blue pronoun she. You can change! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I have a character named Blue. Oh, wait. Go back. Can I go back? Who are you really? Blue, Vicky, custom name. So her name's Vicky, huh? Well, actually, we are Chesh. Ooh, wait, I can make it proper. Check this out. Where's the S? I already lost it. Beautiful. Boom! Bada boom. Bet you didn't know that. No, I actually don't care about pronouns. Anyway. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 work with a blah blah blah. Already tripping over my tongue, it's great. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. What? She is adorable, so she must be very genocidal. So cute. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. He looks pretty nervous to me. I mean, I get he's supposed to be like so enraged that he's sweating, but to me, that's like me before I take a test. I'm super. Oh no, he is focusing really hard. He's arm wrestling someone. I get the situation now. Oops. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Aww. Liam Delincourt. 400 something? Is he a vampire? A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork. Oh, it's a cutie. Polly Geist, 22? A party ghost with an insatiable. I can read it, I promise. Insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Ooh, okay. Oh, look, it's Medusa. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Well, let's see, there's... Okay. It was clear. It had to be one of them. But who? Oh, I had to pick one of them now? Ooh, okay. Well, I know who I'm going for. Probably, maybe. We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech moguls who own some kind of most profitable companies in Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick. Okay, or a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with being raised by it. I kind of like that answer. Or a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways. Oh, is that just the music? Or is time running out? It's just the music. Okay, that freaked me out. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. Okay, well, can I use... Oh, yes. Can I use... Oh, yes. I just learned I can use arrow keys. Or... WASD. So let's go with this because I like this. Actual fire. Which is ironic because, you know, like Frankenstein is afraid of fire and we all have all stitches and that's funny. Anyway. So bold, so wealthy, so fun. Well, we're bold apparently. The coolest reality show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage, somehow. I can seduce a potato. I don't know what you're talking about. It's easy. Or, people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions, relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs. And society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. Ooh. I wonder. I'm still gonna go with the potato. So charming. What's the sexiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything. Ooh. All the principles to build a financial empire. Sports things. How to set stuff on fire. Lyrics to all Disney songs. Obscure 80s movie trivia. I'm gonna have to go with lyrics to all Disney songs. That is amazing. I know the lyrics to a majority of the Disney songs, but all of them? Now that's just over the top. Oh, dang. Well, how did I know? How did I know? Chesh! So, smart 6, boldness 7, creativity 3. What? How am I not creative? Charm 7, oh good. Fun 5, money 5. Okay. So, oh, that's interesting. We could go to the bathroom, the gym, the outdoors, the library, the class, or auditorium. Where do we want to go? Let's go to, I guess, the library. That's what. No, we We need something fun. We'll go to the outdoors. Let's go. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Look at me breaking all them moves. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. After you're eavesdropping on Miranda and Polly, waiting for the perfect moment to mention your influx of Insta followers when... Never fear, miladies. Oh, wait, what? This is a character. Oh, there's a rose. Oh gosh. Never fear, miladies. You need not fight over me. Him again? As royalty myself, I must say that even I find him to be... What's the term you used, Paulina? Extra AF. Friendship between two beautiful maidens shouldn't be soured over one as handsome, rich, and humble as I. But worry not, my sweet summer salads. I have found the perfect solution to protest your feeble hearts. You shall both marry me. I've dealt with male entitlement before, but this is official next level. Yes, an interdimensional level, as our collective wedding will be as well. Yeah, I'm not interested. You are hardly the first prince to seek my royal hand in courtship, and I don't see that you're bringing too much to the table. Interdimensional table, and I am the definition of marriage material. You'll never find a better suitor. I have a castle. I can defeat anyone at anything. I'll show you. I'll fight them. Is the interdimensional prince pointing directly at you? Why is your life like this? I can defeat you at any challenge. Name your weapon and prepare to lose. Miranda and Polly are watching you closely. Maybe you can skew the prince's challenge to really impress one of them. You know what would be wild? Naked fencing with live weasels instead of swords. Okay. As a royal, you must fancy yourself pretty clever. So let's see you win at losing. Oy. Okay, well, it's the better option. I like this one better. Not so creative. It's true, royalty is very clever. I know because I'm royalty. Very well then, let us proceed with the challenges. You know, I'm not doing, like, voices because, like, it'll hurt, so I'm just speaking differently. The series of trails begins. You each post selfies to Instagram. The prince instantly gains 12 followers while you lose 10. Ouch. Round 1 goes to the home team, it would appear. Sorry about your unfortunate face. Ow. Next up are classic feats of athleticism. The prince kicks your ass up and down at archery, fencing, and bumper cars. Wait, bumper cars? Finally, you engage in a stirring round of Monopoly. The prince wins with 6 moves. Aha, normally Monopoly might last days, but I, with my incredible skills, have managed to win at once because I am a winner. Now surely I have proven myself a worthy and winning groom for both my blushing brides. Yes, I believe you truly have. Yeah, I know that technically the point was for you to lose, but losing is a pretty... Oh, dang. Well, I did bad, guys. I did really bad. They're gone. Both of the ladies I wanted, they're gone. Winning really is much more appealing. I'll go ask my father his policies on polyamory. Oh my gosh, no, come back! You can trust Miranda's father to put the kibosh on allowing his daughter to marry the same prince as the coked out ghost, but you still look pretty dumb. You lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. Well, gosh dang it. Ooh, okay, here we go. I have to choose where to sit? Is that it? There's a cool looking cat over there, actually. No. Ooh. No. That... Can I, like... That's a cool looking cat. I don't know who you are. I want want to learn more about you because I just, you know, totally messed up everything else. So I'll sit here. Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats. Shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures. Even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So, take a look. Okay then. I'm disappointed that you aren't a person that I can interact with like normally. Of course you're a shopkeeper. But what do we got? We got a blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots. Well, that's great. I can be a ghost. A Russian novel with insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. Are you sure about this? You can always use Wikipedia to get the general idea and still be able to act as if you've read it. True. Ooh. Look at this lady. A pragent? A PR agent. A pragent, yes. High school social life is so hard nowadays that hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. Too poor for this? How much does it cost? You're not even gonna tell me. Really? It's an accent? Really? Okay, why? A fake badass tattoo. Okay, well what about this? Some impractical yet kind of funny glasses. Remember when these used to be cool? Now they aren't, but they're so ridiculous that they're still fun in their own twisted way. True. Yeah, I'm selling a corpse. It's like some kind of fashion accessory? Oh, yuck. Oh gosh, it's Bob Ross. I think I don't need anything, but thank you. You get that whole point of running a business like this is to sell stuff to people, right? I think you're missing the point, sweetheart. Sorry. Well, I didn't. I just wasted a whole bunch of time, didn't I? Oh well. Oh, he's in the bathrooms. They're in the bathrooms. Okay, let's go to. Auditorium? Sure, we're gonna go to the auditorium. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative. Okay, your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for your 4 generations, which is pretty rad by high school plays standards. You gain +2 creativity. Go me. You see Damien and Miranda with their heads in their hands. They look glum. You ask them what's up. Oh, dang. I can't do voices. Why did I do this to myself? We're boned. I don't know what this boned means, but I'm not optimistic about our chances on the upcoming exam. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to fail the test just because I spent all week in a really brutal mosh pit instead of going to class. And I did study. I had my servants read the entire textbook twice. But for some reason, my servants are not allowed to take the test for me. I don't like her as much as I thought I would. I mean, she's adorable, but ew. Well, there's only one thing left to do. Chop up the teacher and melt his body in acid. No, there's gotta be another way. Doesn't there? Easy, just lobby the government until they remove the class from the entire school system. Or, you don't need to murder your teacher over something like this. Just burn down the entire school. I'm not gonna tell them to burn down the entire school. Not so charming. You try to advise Miranda to use a lobbyist, but instead you say something that sounds like hababa hababa, moop moop swoggle. That is accurate to me speaking. What was that? What are you saying? Are you having a stroke? Would it help if I kneed you in the face? Damien, stop kneeing them in the face. It doesn't seem to be helping. I can't stop now. I just hit my rhythm. does that heart mean like me? Or does that heart mean like them? Whatever's wrong with you, getting kneed in the face doesn't help. Eventually Damien gives up, but you've already lost 2 smarts and 1 charm. Ugh. Okay. But somehow she likes me? I don't understand. Okie dokie. Now we're gonna go to class, I guess. Ugh. Class. Let's go! That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Look at, I'm so cute, so cute. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. Miranda likes us. Miranda likes us. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons. Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be queen of prom. The royal ascension is nigh? Or high? I can't tell. Nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume the prom queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts? Fart joke. Let's convince everyone that she likes humans. Fart joke. Okay, this sounds smart. Not so smart. You plant a story about Ursula Jr. causing climate change. Humans like warm weather, right? The story is picked up by Fox and even some real news networks. The EPA soon labels her history's greatest monster. Her work terrorizing humanity earns her Count Dracula's Monster Outreach Award. No, she's a hero now! How can you do this to me? I trusted you with my aspirations and you betrayed me, you tadpole! You die. Figuratively. From embarrassment, you lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. Well, that's what I get for trying to do. Everything I do backfires on me. What is this game? It hurts. So should I just try to do the opposite of what I think I should do? Is that it? Who is that? Who is this? Who are you? You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of 3 throats clearing. Ahem. Ahem. Uh-huh. Yes, hello. You know it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have as an ally a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipses the main plot arc. As consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow your choice of adventures. 3 episodes? You could knock one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven Girls gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks you have never before seen plan. Or take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality. I mean, I don't want to do, but I'm supposed to do what I think is. This is more interesting. You put a stop to the crime ghost crime in the only way you know how. With fake beards. It's working! Now that all the children have fake beards, the crime ghost can't tell they're children! He's got no one to possess. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely didn't just start slapping beards on kids and hope for the best. Excellent! The day is saved once again thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick Chesh. What's that? You wanted to know about payment? We're sorry, but the contract clearly states that this is an unpaid internship. The Coven does say that. Oh well, at least you gained 4 creativity for your lateral thinking. Go me! Okay, so our charm is way down. And we still have no money. Our fun is pretty good. Our boldness is great. Our creativity is great. Our smartness is not the best. I want more charm. So let's see. Let's go to... Why not? The bathroom. That should earn us charm, right? Probably not, but let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Seems pretty great. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. 2 boldness. Great. Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill a very basic biological need. You know, going to the bathroom. But when you go, you are immediately greeted by the hullabaloo that can only come from the clamoring of many armored mer people. This goddamn school. Here, here, my judgment is final. The sentence is death, to be carried out immediately by the most trusted executioner, Exthorp. Exthorp? I totally read that right. Miranda is sitting on what should, again... Okay, guys. Euphemistically be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into a quite literal throne, adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls. In what was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down, a bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. Wait! Cries the goldfish. Yes, any last words or gloves? I demand a trial by combat, cries the goldfish. Oh shoot, I hate when they do that. I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion. The goldfish swishes its little fishy tail and suddenly an enormous fishman with huge rippling muscles somehow, even though he also still has skills, is all very confusing, but anyway, he appears and he wields an enormous battle axe. Oh, I'm supposed to read that? Axarmalquatus? Axarmalquatus? The terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again? Oh, my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight him. Exthrop. Yeah, it's Exthrop. Strop. But I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's Sharkhead Max the Axe. There's Sharkheaded Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or Whaledict Waden the Wanderer. But of course, there's only one champion worthy to fight the undefeated. Axarmalquatus the Terrible, Horrible, Full Bloodlust, never been defeated. And that is Chesh, the nightmare from the surface breather of air. Don't worry, Chesh, just because I hate reading this stupid name. Axarmalquatus the Terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against. Doesn't mean he's going to kill you. God damn it. Now you can't even piss without the threat of being ripped limb from limb by a fish? Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive. And more importantly, impress Miranda. So, point out to, you know, the terrible, horrible, full bloodlust, never been defeated, that you're all above water so he can't breathe. Or, the goldfish said trial by combat. He didn't say what kind. Challenge him to combat you in the popular video game of battling pocket humans, Pokemon. Well, obviously, Pokemon is the way to... Oh, I don't know. He can't breathe? Watch him be like, yes, I can. Oh, I don't know which to choose. Well, this is logical. But this is the one I want to choose, so should I go logical? Because I want to choose this one and everything I choose is just wrong? It doesn't matter. Pokemon. So creative. Damn, says the goldfish. I forgot to say trial by combat, wherein combat is defined as two people brutally beating each other until one party is either unconscious or dead. Next time I'm facing execution, I'll probably need to get a lawyer. Don't be a silly Billy. You know lawyers are illegal for the accused. As are video games for peasants under my wonderful family's beautiful, silly, authoritarian, and fun regime. So good luck, whatever the name is. It doesn't matter how much luck that person has. You have an entire lifetime of playing Pocket Human video games instead of going on dates or interacting with other monsters your own age. Oh god, wait, actually this is kind of pathetic now that you think about it. But no matter, for now is the moment in which your total lack of sexual conquest might inadvertently lead to a sexual conquest. Miranda watches intently as you and whatever his face take your positions and prepare to see who can capture the most pocket man or Pokemon, gosh dang it, pocket humans, and battle businessmen against waiters, against actors to see who will be the ultimate pocket human trainer. It's you. Like, it's so clearly you. Even if that person weren't at a huge disadvantage due to having never played a video game before. Come on, the dude has fins, he doesn't have fingers, you destroy him quite easily, becoming the very best pocket human trainer like no one ever was. Oh, look, it would appear your champion has been defeated, you tax-evading scum, and now prepare to meet your maker. Wait, tax evasion? Miranda's executing a citizen for tax evasion? Damn. That bitch is gold. And you're super into it? Any last words? You may be able to flush me down the toilet, says the goldfish bravely, but you'll never be able to take away the likelihood that I could live in the sewers and mutate into something far greater than I am now and return to fight Chesh, the nightmare from the surface breather of air, my own self. A risk I am most certainly willing to take. After all, Chesh just proved themselves to be my greatest, bravest, beautifulest champion ever. Whoever would have thought that you could win my heart, at least the piece of it that really wanted to see this goldfish dead, simply by spending all of your time on such frivolous childhood pastimes for far past the age where it's socially acceptable. Who indeed? And yet, here we are, with you having earned +2 fun, +1 charm, and +1 piece of Miranda's murderous heart. Go me! Do-do-do-do! Okay, now we want to go... We have never been to the gym, so I guess we're going to the gym. Ba-ba-ba! That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Yes, go me, my charm is up. I need smarts. I need to go to the library. Woe is me. Could Miranda possibly be doing this because she wants attention? Only one way to find out. Oh, hello, I didn't see you there as I was standing here suffering gallantly in silence. She did and she wasn't, but okay. I had the most tragic injustice befall me earlier this morning. I was rejected from our school's water polo team. They claimed I was mistaken about how polo is conducted underwater. Excuse me? But I was raised underwater. How is one even supposed to play water polo without a heavily armored seahorse as a mount? How, I ask you? Perhaps I offended them when I implied they were too impoverished to afford sea-steeds? That's great. If so, why? I would love to make reparations. Yes, there, I know big words. I actually do know big words. I just have issues reading them. But it may be too soon for me to show my face. Would you be so kind as to take them the gift of this omelet? To begin the healing. Wait. Yep, it's an omelet. I am told that peasants consider eggs to be a delicacy. Obviously. And that would make the gesture even better. Oh, what would make the gesture even better is the personal touch of Toppings, caviar, eel, chocolate-covered sand crabs. They'll never forget this was a present from a mer princess, an elegant stenciled card with your sincerest apologies, a list of all their fears, and a bundle of compromising photographs. You know, this would probably get them. Not so charming. Oh, I would much rather not have to learn so much about my fellow students. Do you know how many of those poor, impoverished souls have mere millions of monster dollars? Not even billions, millions. I can't imagine how difficult it must be to live so I can read, guys. Frugally. I don't want to imagine it because it makes me sad. I would much rather they know how much I care about their lives without me having to, you know, care about their lives. That's exactly why an omelet is so perfect. It says, I like you enough to give you this egg. Please don't talk to me about personal issues. Now, off with our delicious egg, and don't ask any questions about their sad, dreary lives. Little lives. Oh dang, that's a face, isn't it? It's hard to imagine how anything Miranda said could have possibly offended the water polo team, but there's an omelet in your hands and you've already eaten your fair share of eggs today, so might as well deliver it. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Gosh dang it, I always make the wrong choices. Oh, but now it's lunch, so who are we gonna sit with? Well, we could go sit with the witches again, or we could go sit at the smarts table. Let's go. No, we want to sit over here, thank you. You take your seat beside arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Besides, Liam, you're a vampire. Don't you only consume things that are dead? Well, yes, I suppose. But it's always ethically sourced, organic, free-range, and human. The human population is out of control, and eating them is the most environmentally responsible thing to do. Listen, Liam, I happen to have a personal feud with every single animal I eat. I make sure to meet all of them first and ensure I'm devouring only the ones I hate the most. It makes it extra tasty. Well, then, surely you can inflict such pain without going through the cruel meat industry and supporting factory farming. Isn't home cruelty better anyway? You may actually have a point there. Wow, look at her blush. Dang. And if I get my hand in the pot, I can inflict even more effective and specific pain. And I bet there's a way to make money off this too. Hang on. Somehow I ended up arguing against my own interests here. Liam, do you want to find Oh, she is pissed. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, but what about their afterlives? Instead of letting their spirits go to waste as the byproduct of the meat industry, let's serve their eternal souls as a side dish. Liam, animals are already suffering from ignorance. If Vera wanted to increase their pain, the best we can do is teach them the concept of death so the reality of fear their fate. That doesn't say reality, so they really fear their fate. Let's educate cattle on metaphysics. I'm gonna go with the first one. Oh dang. Perfect! I knew there was a way to... Wow. How did this happen? I was actually trying to be on his side, but okay. I knew there was a way to monetize, and it keeps the animals from ever gaining an eternal resting place. What the hell is it with Vera and animals? It's because she has snakes for hair. And now the cruelty is extending even beyond their deaths. Hell yeah it is. Thank you for getting the ball rolling on this excellent scheme, Liam. And thank you, Chush, for nailing down the specifics. Neither of you get royalty. Oh my gosh, that scared me so much. My phone just made a noise and I just jumped like 3 inches. You get royalties though. That being said, I will get you a double scoop of Rocky Road Sole with sprinkles on top. Yum! Maybe? You don't know. You've never eaten a sole before. But it sure is delicious getting Vera's approval. And now we're gonna go to the library. Did I already go to the library? I don't think so. Yes, I did. But I need more smarts. Do you see my smarts? It's so low. We need more smarts. Oh, that day you spent some time on the library PCs managing your star ticker. Ooh, okay. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain 1,000 plus. Wait. 100,000 money. But almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Oh, I was really excited for a minute. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda, oh, it's because Vera is now interested, meet to prepare your case for your ruthless rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but punny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday, media censorship, start a fictional war. Ugh, that sounds like so much work. Can't we just throw money at them? Oh, or cake. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. What about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work, are you? Just remember the 3 R's. Relocation, re-education, reintegration. The problem is that they're not happy, so let's repress them into happiness. Oh no. I actually like this answer. But I'm gonna go with this one, the 3 R's. Not smart. You explain your new transmedia project aimed at humans. You call it televised reality. Really? I went with the one I didn't think anyone would like, and look, they didn't like it. Great. To numb their minds, you will bombard the humans with meaningless videos of celebrities and their worthless conflicts. You know we already have that, right? It's practically the only thing humans watch. Yes, I have seen it. The baby bachelor who wants to marry a box of apples, a literal tank of sharks. Such vulgar diversions. Besides, who even watches television anymore? Cavemen? The elderly? Ugh. What have you been living in a hole for the past decade? A hole without Wi-Fi? You lose 2 fun and 1 smarts. I'm not a very fun or smart person, apparently. I need to go to class and get the smarts. I need the smarts. I'm trying to do it without buying because it only has 7. That day you were astonished by the new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained 1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game. And 2 smarts. In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction. And my phone made another noise. What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world of consumer goods. But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god. Right? This, yeah. Like Uncle Anathema. I don't know. Like Uncle Anathema used to make. Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to when I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply make it up. Look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art. Obviously. Ridiculous. There's nothing written on the bottom of
There's something written on the bottom of the statue. It says, "This statue clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning within capitalism." Oh dear, Liam, it looks as if you are wrong. You said in the world of consumer goods.
That is merely my superior vocabulary at work, Miranda. The artist was an eldritch sculptor after all, not an art critic.
Wow, Liam, you're so smart and so humble.
Liam calmly accepts Miranda's sincere compliment, but when he thinks you're not looking, he runs around looking at the bottoms and backs of every other piece of art in the room. You've clearly changed his life, probably for the better. You gained 2 charm and 1 smarts. Go me. I needed that. And we're back. And do you know who we're gonna sit with? Obviously, we're gonna sit with our 2 favorite gals. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. How do you fold napkins at someone?
Do you want to know what this one is for, Vera?
No.
I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22.
Miranda's hands move fast as lightning, turning those rows into gorgeous white swans.
By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways.
As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric.
Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. Not very popular, the black swan folding.
Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins. I like that, actually. This withering snake fold is for when it is time to leave Vera alone and stop explaining napkin folds. No, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Oh, that's adorable. Look at it folding everybody's napkins. It's like a tiny, adorable surf.
It looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins.
I know, it's so efficient. Go, little napkin surf, be free.
Aren't you worried this will turn into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins?
Why? That sounds lovely.
God, you're impossible.
You seem to have mispronounced impeccable.
Whatever. I'm leaving before... I'm sorry, I just understood it just sunk in what Miranda said, and that's hilarious. Whatever, I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out for too long, though. You've got to stop those napkins before they take over the world. Go me! Get a Miranda, my first choice. Let's go. And what do we got? We're gonna go... I don't think we've been to the gyms. Actually, yeah, we did go to the gym. And we went to the outdoors, library, auditorium. We need more fun, so we're actually gonna go to the outdoors again. Let's go. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans at the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. That's a thing? Gosh dang it. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try to find out what's up.
I truly want to be excited, but this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I did not wish to be crude, but it's true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment. Her dress is so cute.
She changes outfits. I like it. I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there were some way. Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism, or color-seeking German shepherds. I like color-seeking German shepherds.
Puppies! I love puppies! And I would love color coordinating puppies even more.
I too am a fan of combining organization with punishment. If you don't dance in the proper area, you get the dogs. You release the hounds, which you have been training for this exact purpose for some reason. They snatch screaming dancers in their fangs and fling them into their appropriate zones. Wow. The dogs have created separate sections for white, eggshell, and corn silk. After they're done organizing this I was gonna say value for some reason. This rave, I'd like these dogs to organize my wardrobe. You learned a lot about party management and color theory this week. You gained 2 smarts and 1 fun. I feel like I'm doing good. But who am I gonna choose, Miranda or Vera? No. Okay, now what do we need? We're actually we need more fun. Would this be fun? I think the outdoors is more fun. But we're gonna go to the auditorium because, actually no, we're gonna go to the gym because we haven't been to the gym in forever. Epic dodgeball match. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you valiantly go straight to the other team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist. You gain 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And 2 charm. You join Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Face the power. Oh my gosh, I can't. My voice doesn't go low enough. I noticed she doesn't have a nose. How long has she not had a nose?
Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into a thin red paste.
You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game? Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder.
Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for.
Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into an FPS or something. Frames per second. Get off my nuts, narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died before us, but we won't waver. Guys, it's just a dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. No, you don't understand. Dodgeball is life and death. That's right. I am the narrator and I'm sick of your shit. Oh, what's this? Looks like opposing team had reinforcements the whole time. 15 orcs, 3 bears, and 100 goblins. And a dragon. That's also a machine gun somehow. Yeah, it turned out that the narrator had more power than expected, huh? You should have thought about that before you fucking me. I won't even give you the pleasure of narrating this bullshit. You wake up in detention. Your team has lost. Everybody hates you. And I'm making you lose 3 boldness. So this doesn't happen again. I took it too far. I'm sorry, narrator. I have a lot of charm though. Okay, so who do we want to sit with? Let's go all the way to that back table there. I know I'm supposed to be wooing my gals, but oops, ouch, I just hurt my knee. I ain't wooing my gals right now. I'm just exploring. That's what this game is. And watch, I won't get anyone for prom. Or I think that's the end, right? We're going to prom? I have no idea anymore. But we're gonna sit here. You've just sat down to eat with Damien and Liam. Well, to eat with Damien. Liam's just taking pictures of his food. When a leather clad figure drops from the air vent onto your table, it's the Slayer.
Lunchtime's over, dirtbags. Time to die.
This always happens when we sit together. Your death-based rhetoric is offensive. Don't spoil my food pick.
Oh, I'll spoil more than your food pick. Count Stankula, I'm about to spoil your face.
Just his though, right?
Both your faces.
Fuck. The Slayer is right between the three of you. You can't save Liam and Damien, but if you act fast, you might just be able to save one. Immobilize Damien with the Lord's Prayer while Liam escapes. You've been waiting for this moment your whole life. Flip the table for justice. Oh, but that'll ruin his food pick. But flip the table for justice! Normally when you flip tables, it's out of anger or mischief, but this is about to be the most righteous table flip ever performed. No, my footlong! No, that doesn't say footlong. I'm hungry, guys. My footing! No, my artificially erased cafeteria food! Yes! Fucking up school property! The Slayer ends up pinned under the table along with Liam. Damien jumps down there and starts punching, indiscriminately not caring who he hits. So, you know, just another normal day for Damien. I've never felt so alive. Offensive. Whatever, let's flip the rest of the tables in the cafeteria while the flipping's good. You'll righteously flip every single table in the cafeteria. With each table you flip, you find Damien is flipping a little more for you. Oh. Dang. Slow down. I mean, I know I'm amazing, guys, but this isn't like any game I think I've ever played. It's very interesting. Let's go with... We need more boldness. How do we be bold? I'm gonna say we go to the bathrooms to be bold. Sure, why not? Yep. Oh, that day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be any illustrations of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gained 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus, with a slight chance of 1 STD. Go me, I got my boldness. After you finish doing your business, you hear a commotion in the next stall. It'd be polite to just ignore it and move on. Unfortunately, a cave troll taught you manners. So you kick the door open. Miranda and Liam are huddled around some bathroom graffiti and they seem confused. Oh, dang. You look nice without a giant hat. Oh, it's because it's nighttime. You wear the hat because it's sun. I understand now. Your fashion sense makes sense to me now. Maybe it's the password to a highly exclusive event.
But what if people aren't smart enough to figure it out? And why make it secret?
Well, obviously they don't want outsiders to get in.
Father's beard, that's how it starts.
What? Is that like, what starts?
The revolution. They're having a coup.
No, it's probably like a party or something.
Parties? That's exactly what revolutions are about. I'm too young to have a revolution.
You're not sure why this random piece of bathroom scrawl is so important, but this is a great opportunity to impress them both. You confidently tell them. Isn't it obvious? It's an exclusive download code for the internet's hottest multimedia dating sim, Human Prom. That's Polly's number. I don't have Polly's number. How would I know? That's Polly's number. Let's call it then.
Please, don't let it be a revolution.
Hello, this is Polly's very hotline, a subsidiary of Medusa Inc. Do I really need to say all this stuff, Vera? What's my dealer gonna think? Okay, fine. Please note that your call is being recorded for future blackmail. They're my friends. All right. But you better not be joking about that literal mountain of cocaine. Please leave a message detailing all your most erotic desires and vulnerabilities after the beep. Beep! Well, that's it. It's just Vera's scheme to capitalize on Polly. Ugh.
That's fantastic. Vera would never throw a revolution. She imports our surf
Our surf flavor? Okay. Anyway, thanks for helping us into solve this. Your English is fantastic. Revolution averted with one ambiguous hotline. You can't help but wonder what exactly it's for. You get 2 smarts and 1 charm. Go me! I need more fun. I'm doing pretty good though. Or I think. I have no money still. But oh well, who needs money? We want fun. Which means we're going to the outdoors. Because we need fun. Half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him that the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. I feel like that's a book I've read. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns it into +2 fun. You notice Liam and Polly taking a break from the rave. You dance over to join them. Yo, we were just talking about the insane music festival. It doesn't stop there. We're going to this weekend. You're going, right? Shit, you forgot to get tickets. They're probably all sold out now, and there's no way you can afford to pay a scalper. Obviously, you tell them you're going, though. You've never let the truth get in the way of talking to hotties. Yes, I can't wait. All my favorite bands are gonna be there. Boo Radley, Imagine, Fucking Dragon, an actual dead mouse. Personally, I'm most excited about veggie scales. I love this so much. Their lead guitarist is a cucumber. It's never been done before.
Hello, friends. What are we talking about? It's a grand ball?
Oh, sort of. It's like a ground ball, except, grand ground. Wow, reading. Except everyone is more naked and the dancing is sexier and there are a lot more drugs.
What is drugs?
You know what? You wouldn't understand. It's a peasant thing. No, wait, this is perfect. If you could convince Liam and Polly to invite Miranda to the music festival, maybe she'll cover your ticket too. If a party happens in the forest and there are no party virgins to be bewildered by it, is it really a party? You know, guys, if we bring Miranda, her royal status will give us diplomatic immunity. Let's go with this one. Well, neither of us are... yeah, we get it. So last century, huh? Oh, look at the blushing! You know what that means, Liam? That we should hope being a virgin doesn't become cool again, since we would have to come up with a way to re-virgin ourselves. What? No, I mean, we're taking Miranda to the festival!
Hooray! I'm overjoyed despite not knowing what it is.
We're doing. I keep ending sentences early. Oh, yes, of course. I can't wait to teach her how to complain about the sound mixing and lineup. And I can't wait to show her the Molly Pit. Don't you mean the mosh pit? Oh, Liam, sometimes you're cute. You all ditch the rest of your classes to explain music festivals to Miranda. It takes 80 hours, 12 diagrams, and an elaborate puppet show, but she's finally ready to party. 2 fun and 1 creativity. And today we go to sit with... We haven't talked to Barrett in a long time. The other person tried to kill us. This is not what I wanted. Down. There you go. You arrive at your table to find the coven eating and Polly and Miranda screaming.
We're under attack! Alarm, alarm, summon the guards!
They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one. Yes, the cute tall one. Yes. They're using their bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades just like me, clearly because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking anyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive? lies, subterfuge. I can feel them in my brain, making less cool and sexy. Every single lunch hour. You can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick, save them from this fiendish menace. Joust them in Miranda's honor. Drug their food. Joust them. You slap a colander on your head, a baking sheet on your chest, and a jousting lance under your arm.
My hero, charge, vanquish the invaders.
Whoa, hey, we don't want any trouble. We'll just move over there.
Victory, the day is saved, oh valiantly fought noble champion.
Whoa, did those three just disintegrate into a pile of turtles? Or am I just super high? You think that question pretty much answers itself. Here we go! Oh, we're so close, guys. What do we need? We need money. Ooh. I don't know if there's any way to get money at this late hour. Okay, well then, the auditorium it is. Class. We already went to class, library, outdoors, gym, bathrooms. We'll go to the auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you do a terrific job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you, 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, you check your Converter app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet! You gain 2 creativity points. Oh, you're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly light blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it, it's me, Prince of the Other World, and I am here to fulfill an ancient prophecy.
A prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it?
It's a prophecy of love. Oh boy, here it comes. Legends foretell a great beauty, with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish, a beauty who I am destined to marry.
But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy?
Well, yes, that's sort of what I'm trying to imply. Now come with me to my realm, where we may plan a magnificent wedding. You can't let him get away with this. That prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is the hair of an angel. Ha! Clearly Miranda has the hair of a goddess. What about these fish scales I glued to this handful of angel hair pasta? No. We got a compliment. The hair of a goddess, you say?
And which goddess would that be? Aphrodite, goddess of beauty? Or Follicula, goddess of
bad dandruff? What?
Angels have unformally lovely hair, you know. Goddesses decidedly do not.
Milady, I think this coarse oaf was attempting to pay you a backhanded compliment. I suggest you pay them backhand. Miranda takes the prince's advice just as school security appears to chase him off for hitting on high schoolers. He leaves Miranda with his interdimensional calling card, and we minus. She promises to consider his proposal. Blast! The Monster Prom. Who will you ask to the prom? Well, no. Maybe next time. Probably. Can I ask? None of them! I can go by myself. Aw, I kind of want to do that. That's so sweet. But I'm gonna go with Miranda because I've been sweet talking her for so long. Ask Miranda to the prom. Yes! You finally pluck up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone. Like, right now? Hey, you peasant!
Miranda is just waving her hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See, I know him. Farewell.
Damn, you're bad at interacting with people. That is so me. To repent for the sin of making such bad choices, you were forced to walk around the school in the nude, accompanied by a nun who chanted shame over and over while ringing a big bell. Classic! most likely to devour their own children to survive. Great. This was a pleasant school, if only a bit overwater-ish for my taste. So new secret endings, none. New events, 17. New outcomes, 17. Because I've never played before. This has so much replay value. I see. I am glad I purchased. Well, that's that, isn't it? Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. Oh, I didn't even meet some of the people. But I'm very happy with the character I chose to play. She's so bubbly. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling our friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy, because all countries have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He has written a book about it. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war, called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. I knew it was gonna play this song. I'm gonna get copyrighted. That's okay, I'm not earning anything on this channel anyway, so whatever. This is great. Oh look, it's Slender Man. Oh, I love this. This is so great. I actually really enjoy this. But how did I know it was gonna be this song? Dang. I actually like this song too, so that's great. Ah, look at me go, singing, rocking, let's go. She looks like she's made of water. Oh wow. Roller coaster fun! Oh, well see, that's why we lost, obviously. Look at me go. Love being night. Woo! I just really want to like see all these pictures because they're really well done. Look at Cat! Cat should have been a person I could interact with. Oh well. Ah. Thanks for playing, Monster Prom. That was so much fun. Unlocked! You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird. No, I'm not playing again. I don't want to play. Back to menu. So, there we have it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this super long video. I enjoyed it. More monster coming. Monster coming? More Monster Prom coming your way in the future. So, thank you all for watching. Maybe we'll get Miranda next time, or we'll go by ourselves. We should have gone by ourselves. That would have been so much fun. Maybe we'll play a different character next time. Maybe we'll get that cloud girl. I don't remember her name. Or we'll get Vera, because, you know, Vera was great. Or, what was his name? The purple vampire. Or we'll meet new characters. There's always a possibility. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and bye for now.